Let me try. We had such great content today, I'll tell you, boy. I was taking notes left and right here. Let me try to do some summary the best I can. I know when we talked progress, we talked about building out those cyber mission forces. We're continuing to build them out. The cyber sprint we talked about being a very successful, something that moved along quite well. We're not just talking technology. We need organization, we need planning, we need strategy, we need culture change. We talked about the fact that cycle time are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and it's going to be a bigger and bigger and bigger challenge because we don't have days or weeks to respond to these attacks. In some cases, we have no warning whatsoever. And we talked about the need to measure progress. How do we know we're actually getting things done if we have no real way to measure that progress? When we talked about lessons learned, I heard a lot again about culture change, that cybersecurity is going to take everyone. It's not going to be any one person at this table or any one company out there listening on the radio that's going to fix this problem. This is going to be a problem that's going to take private-public partnerships. It's going to take information sharing. It's going to be it's going to be competitors sharing information with one another, and so forth. We heard again about metrics. Something that came up again and again for me, and I wrote it down a number of times, is that idea of information sharing. I mean, that's come up over and over again. How important the information sharing piece will be for everything that we're doing here. And we did hear, too, that leadership needs to be involved. Everybody sitting at this table, is quite competent, knows what they're doing, can get the job done, but boy, you need somebody to cover your back, too, because you're going to have to push, and it's going to be some real challenges along the way. Priorities, we heard about getting CDM done. We heard about defense in depth with the cloud. We heard about getting these teams built out, the culture change, the public-private partnerships. And we talked a little bit about analytics. We didn't get into it in detail, but the fact is there's a lot of analytics involved in this. And in the future, the information sharing came out again, cycle time, DevOps, and the agility with that, and agile development, and resiliency to be able to respond.